If you're a parent of small children, you probably want to give them lots of great vacations and valuable life experiences. While that's an admirable goal, let's face it, some places are just not great for children. It's probably worth it to hold off on some of your dream vacations until your children are old enough to actually appreciate them. For today's video, here are the 5 places to avoid traveling with children. Number 1, New York City. The Statue of Liberty is a bucket list item for most Americans, and Broadway sometimes has some fantastic family-friendly musicals, but the rest of New York City is not going to be of much interest for kids. To make matters worse, NYC is incredibly expensive, and securing a hotel for your whole family might break the bank. Eating out and getting around will add up incredibly quickly, especially if you're trying to cover a fairly wide geographic area. Number 2, Beijing. Though the Great Wall of China is a memorable place to tour, most of the other cultural and historical sites in Beijing won't be of much interest to kids and teens. The pollution also makes it hard to enjoy the city, even if you don't have asthma. Plus, the food is not going to be anything near like what you'd find in a Chinese restaurant back home. Number 3, Tokyo. If your children are Pokemon or anime fans, they may have already developed an interest in Japanese culture. While Japan is a long haul from America or Europe, it's theoretically a viable trip for folks living in Australia or in Southeast Asia. Japan has a reputation for being polite and clean. Seems like a good choice, right? The problem, though, is that Tokyo is crowded, expensive, and somewhat lacking in things for kids to do. Number 4, Paris. Yes, Paris is the historical and cultural capital of France, and it's home to truly magnificent works of art. It's relatively tourist-friendly, and there are a million guidebooks written about it, so it's far easier to navigate than many other cities in Europe. However, take it from someone who got dragged around Paris at the age of 11, your kids don't care about seeing the Mona Lisa from 20 feet away in a room full of pushy tourists. Number 5, India. Picture this. Your kid reads a book on India and starts to think it's the coolest place ever. Elephants, the Taj Mahal, naan bread, saris, what's not to like? It's a truly beautiful and unique country, except it's difficult enough to navigate as a solo traveling adult, let alone while hauling kids. India is very hot and humid in the summer, and it's only getting hotter due to climate change. The cities and tourist destinations can be massively crowded. Clean drinking water isn't always available, and food handling practices aren't as good as they are in the West, so it's common for travelers to get sick from the food. While violent crime isn't particularly high, theft is common. Train and bus accidents happen surprisingly often, making this destination less than ideal for families. If your family is seeking a summer adventure in a safe country with delicious food, try the Philippines or Costa Rica instead. If you like this video, please do hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like and share. Till next video, bye bye.